This is Newcap News with Nerman Esau.
Good evening. Bonnyville RCMP are investigating a brazen robbery at Sylvester Source for Sports in that city. Now, it happened early Sunday morning. Police say the suspects, using a stolen trunk, rammed into the front entrance and stole a number of guns from the store. Now, RCMP responded to an alarm at the store around 3 a.m. Police recovered the vehicle used for the crime a short time later on Bonnyville Road. They are still looking for the suspects and approximately 10 to 15 stolen guns.
They were all rifles. Some of them were long-barreled hunting rifles. There were a few assault rifle or assault-style rifles that were taken as well. You know, we're working with them to try and confirm exactly what was taken.
The method of the robbery is similar to one that happened at Warehouse Sports in St. Paul over the Family Day weekend. 9 handguns were stolen from that store.
There's similar offenses in the sense that, you know, firearms were taken. So that obviously concerns us, and we are working with St. Paul to see if there's any linkages that we can connect.
The staff sergeant says even though they have the vehicle, they are looking for tips on its whereabouts.
Well, we're looking for anybody who may have been driving a dark-colored Yukon type vehicle, a full-size SUV. So if you have anything to add to that, we would like to talk to you.
The business owners chose not to appear on camera to discuss the issue. Police say if you are approached with the sale of any firearms, you should ask plenty of questions and check the rifle's serial numbers. If you have any information that can help this investigation, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS. Pierceland RCMP are asking for the public's help as they continue to look for a man missing since July. 38-year-old Randy Wallace George was last seen walking on the Big Island Lake Creek territory, walking north on Highway 21. He's described as being 5 feet 8 inches tall, 220 pounds, with black hair and blue eyes. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a gray t-shirt with black stripes on the side, a black baseball hat, and black shoes. Now, if you have any information on Wallace's whereabouts, you're asked to call Pierceland RCMP at 306-839-3330. Provincial and local issues were addressed this afternoon in Marshall at a town hall meeting hosted by MLA Tim McMillan. This was a time for him to hear from voters as they voiced their concerns. The event gave people the chance to sit down and discuss issues. Grain backlog is still an important concern for constituents.
Something I hear about as a concern is certainly the rail issues around getting our products to market. We had the record harvest here in Saskatchewan, which is a great news story for our province. But when we can't get it to market in a timely fashion, that's a serious problem.
I can see that would certainly be a concern on the prairies right now. Biggest crop ever, not moving quickly. And for some people, that's going to be a bit of a problem because there's so many farm expenses nowadays. They're not small expenses anymore, and they need that income.
McMillan says the backlog has been a topic the government is working hard to improve for 2014.
Something that as Saskatchewan government we've been very engaged with, and I think today Minister Boyd actually made some public comments that we are encouraging the rail companies to get on board with the elevator companies and ensure that we can solve this problem.
With the provincial budget being released in early March, McMillan says their focus will be ensuring the province keeps pace with infrastructure and growth. According to Statistics Canada, approximately 200,000 people are without homes in our country. Now, a nationwide fundraiser, Coldest Night of the Year, was launched to raise funds for homelessness. More than 60 communities took part Saturday night, including the border city, and Canadvate has the story.
It is a good reminder of some of the hardships and some of the challenges that people face.
These challenges include a grim one, especially in a Canadian winter, the risk of freezing to death.
I did have a friend that actually did pass away from freezing, so it's just kind of just showing a little bit more support on homeless and people who are out in the cold in the winter times.
The reason why Charlene Wright came out to the walk.
We know that they are out there in the cold.
It was brisk 5K, but we just walked the full 5. We didn't have to take a break. The wind's not up, and it was just a good way to have a visit, get some great exercise, and at the same time raise some money for a great charity.
And it's much appreciated. Staff say the walk helps a lot with the costs of running the shelter, and last year raised about $30,000.
There are always capital costs, breakdown, and and equipment and that kind of thing, and we do need the support.
This year they have a new undertaking, fixing up the old Libby Young Centre for second stage housing.
Lots of people who say, do you not need a bigger place? The facts are, it would be nice to have a bigger place, but we don't need a bigger place. We need more affordable housing. So we're going to need lots of volunteers, lots of fixing up, lots of painting, that kind of thing, and it'd be awesome to hear from some of you.
Charlene says it's important to be aware of the current situation around us.
I just think that everyone should know that there is people out there who don't have a home or basically have nowhere to go in the cold, and they should really support this kind of stuff.
Annika Notveit, Newcap News.